Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had just taken sandstone. No, not brimstone, it's sandstone over there. And, well, there actually isn't any garrison in there right now, but I felt like just moving on because I can't really be bothered to stand there for many weeks while Aegon decides whether he should award it to us. Now, we are here at Ironwood. We're going to try and see what this siege layout is like. It's actually a ladder castle, which is great. 4 hours until the ladders have been built, and we're gonna head on in straight off. I am not going to be changing commander this time, mainly because I would like to see what the layout is like a little bit more extensively. Obviously, Brynden did actually manage to get in there, which was actually kind of nice. Whoa, the layout is very harsh. Is it? Is it harsh? I actually don't know, but we're going to tell our archers to hold position anyway over there. And we're going to see what happens. But, oh yes, also, Gerald is doing just as good as he usually is. He's just continuing to run around. He has now besieged Blackhaven. So, he is obviously just... I don't even know. I can't really even say what he is. He's just amazing. And I would expect him to continue doing that. I hope that Aegon is not a fool and does not decide to, well, take away the marshalship from Gerald, because Gerald is just insane and very good at what he does. So, yeah, anyway, let's see if we can get our archers in a good position. And, wow, okay, so they have a pretty fearsome bottleneck and a very small ladder to go along with it. Oh, I love the small ladders. Oh, yes, very nice. Okay, this is going to be quite a tight squeeze, isn't it? Yes, very. Okay, can you guys get up there, please? Can you guys get up there? Oh, yes, also, yeah, I should have played as Carver. I should have played as Carver in this one. Oh, well, that's kind of a shame. That would have been kind of nice, actually, but... oh, well, maybe in the next one. Maybe in the next one. Alan is doing good, though. Alan is doing good, as well as Drollo, of course. Carver is in there, that's good. And, whoa, he's actually pretty bloody right now. Okay, let's take him down. Come on. Yes, there we go. Yeah, there we are. Very nice. Okay, so these guys only have spears, thankfully enough, because they literally cannot do anything to us with them. Or not much, anyway. They can poke us in the face for 3 damage, but yes, they can't really do much more. Don't really want to get shot in the face by one of these thrown weapons, though. Oh, yeah, let's try and avoid them. Yeah, yes. I remember those spearmen. They did that before, and I was very disappointed, because they did a very good job, actually, at killing us with those thrown weapons. Ooh, there was actually an arrow that went right through that small little entranceway into the archery nest. That, I have to say, is pretty impressive, considering... oh, and there seems to be a fellow here while I was ordering around my people. How dare you? Get out of here. There we are. Okay, so we'll tell our archers to charge in now, because we do need a little bit of their ranged assistance, and I'm going to tell them to actually stand over here. This is going to be really good, I think, because, as you can see, look at the amount of units down there that are just not facing towards this side whatsoever. We're going to be in a very good spot, I gotta say. So let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. These guys have arrows remaining, I would think. I hope so, at least. It seems like they do, and they're gonna begin firing very soon. Can you please do as I say and begin firing very soon? Yes. Are you gonna do that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, they're a little bit slow on the draw. A little bit sad about that, but okay. It's not too bad. Is Carver still alive? Yes, he is. Oh, that's good. Drollo is still alive, as well as Lineria as well. And Alan. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised that they're all alive. That is pretty good. Okay, so, we need to kill this guy. Yes. Okay, I'm going to use the halberd on the last guy. He of course would block it, wouldn't he? Yes, use the reach. Use the reach of the halberd. Yes, there we go. Fantastic. Okay, there appears to be a couple of people over here, which we will rather easily deal with, I think. Let's try and deal with them easily, at least, and not get swamped. Ow! Wow, that was actually pretty damaging. Not very nice. Okay, so I'm going to use the reach of my halberd to actually... oh, no! Where am I being shot from? Over here! How dare you! Okay, so let's go with a nice thrust here. He blocked it, of course. Yes, take him out. Oh, that was kind of amusing. He was just like, I'm going to block this. Oh, no. My head's gone. Yes, of course. Okay, so there appears to be a fellow here who is going to be doing a little bit of thrusting against us, but I'm not particularly appreciative of that right now. Thank you. There's a time and a place for thrusting, and we are the ones to employ it, of course. And there appears to be a couple of other people standing here for some unknown reason. Realism, everyone. This is realistic. Very, very realistic. Okay, so come on. Can I please kill them? Okay, fine. Apparently they are just going to be difficult, and I'm going to have to get out my bow and headshot them because they're all just standing here in a very, very nice formation for me to shoot them. And that's perfectly fine with me, isn't it? Yes, that's perfectly fine. Look at those lovely, lovely headshots. Goodbye. Yes. Exactly. That's where you should be going. Okay, so otherwise, are our archers actually doing a good job? Are they? They seem to be doing a good job anyway. And this is a perfect opportunity for a crowd surf. So let's do it. Oh yeah, there we go. Wow, that was actually kind of impressive. That was one of the longest crowd surfs we've done in quite a while. And it's kind of amusing that we haven't been able to do that of late. Mainly because I'd either get killed before even entering the keep, or just in general, it would be impossible because we don't have any stairs or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to tell our archers to charge in now. I think they've done a pretty good job at covering us. And there's only one enemy remaining, so that's good. Now, where's Carver? Where is Carver and where's Alan? I think they've all been eliminated, actually. I think they've all been killed, which is kind of sad, but I'm alive, which is actually not sad. And have I been shot? Yes, I have. I've been shot in a... I've been shot in a very, very bad place. Oh, yes, a very bad place indeed. And... yes, a javelin. Again, how does anyone survive a javelin in the back? I don't know. But there it is. Okay, so we lost 43 heavy Targaryen knights, 14... well, not 43 heavy Targaryen knights. We lost 12 of those, 14 mounted Targaryen sergeants, and a couple of longbowmen and things. But we did take the last remaining fief that the Dornish have under their control, and there appears to be someone in here? Okay. Okay, well, we're with Brynden and Carver, and it appears as though the fellow that we need to kill is up there. Well, this is amusing. Can you imagine if we weren't actually in here, or if we got killed? Then we just have to rely on the AI to actually get up these stairs, which apparently they're not very good at. Yeah, they're not very good at this, are they? No. This guy seems to have gotten stuck on the fire, and he's going to get a bit of a barbecue, isn't he? Yes. He's roasted. He's very, very roasted indeed. Look at that. Oh, yes. And he's got some wine here as well, so I suppose we... oh, Carver's going to have a fine time, isn't he? He's going to have a bit of a nom on the leg of that guy, and he's also going to drink some wine afterwards, I suppose. Anyway, there it is. That is Lord Anders Ironwood. He obviously is the lord of this particular fief. And this, by the looks of things, will be the last of... the Dornish, apparently. As far as I'm aware, this is the last fief that they actually own, so... that's not bad. That is not bad. I'm going to be taking basically everyone. I think I have enough room for everyone, don't we? Yes. Some armed villagers and some peasants, of course. Yes, we do. Very, very good. Okay, so then we can just take a bunch of prisoners as well. We do have some lords, too, which is always good. There we go. Okay, so a masterwork curved sword might actually be good for Brynden or something. Is there anything else here good for him? No, not really. Okay, I'm not going to be requesting this yet again. I don't really like requesting those things. And we're going to be giving the curved sword to Brynden. He's already using a chipped one, but let's give him a masterwork one. Yes, he's going to be very, very pleased with that, of course. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we are good. So, yes, then we can head onward. Okay, so, yeah, mounted Targaryen sergeants, some more Targaryen knights. So how many heavies do we have remaining? 27. That's actually not that bad, but we had a lot more, obviously. So we're going to be resting a little bit for some time here. I felt like it was important to show the full siege of the Dornish being eliminated. I think this is their last one, as far as I'm aware. I don't think they have anything else in the entirety of Westeros, as far as I can tell. The Riverlands is a very close color, so sometimes I will get a little bit mixed up with them, but the Riverlands, nope, there we go. The Riverlands is actually not doing the greatest as they used to be, which is kind of a bit strange. We'll take a look at that in just a second, but there's Dorne being eliminated, and then all of their vassals are going to be scattered to the wind, as it were. So, yes, let's actually take a look here. Okay, so apparently the Iron Islands have taken Duskendale. It's kind of a bit weird. They went all the way over there, but I suppose they have... yeah, they still have Pebbleton. They still have Pebbleton Tower, but otherwise they literally have nothing to their name. And the Riverlands only seems to have Maidenpool and Case. Yes, Case, as their only towns, and they used to have many more, didn't they? They used to have salt pans, didn't they? They used to have salt pans and Stony Sept and all of these things, but apparently they've been cannibalized slightly, which is kind of amusing, considering they wanted to siege Stumbleton so many times, if you recall. So that's actually kind of nice. But anyway, I'm going to be cutting away for a little bit, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, so we've come across this one real-time event that I'm actually really bad at. Every single time I always get it wrong. And yeah, so two farmers, one very tall and lanky, the other low and stocky, were presented to you to discuss the ownership of a calf. Apparently their fields were bordering and the tall farmer had a bull that impregnated a cow belonging to the other farmer. The stocky farmer said the calf was his because it was his cow giving birth. The tall farmer claimed the calf to be his, being the offspring of his best bull. And we have 4 options here. And it seems as though the third option is probably going to be the best one to go for. I think I've tried 2 others in the past, but I always forget because this one doesn't really come up that often. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, nothing happened. Okay, well, I guess that's good then, because, yeah, other times I think we lose renown or honor or something along those lines. I actually don't know, but yes, anyway, as you can see, we have now arrived at Blackhaven. I was actually on my way here, because I felt as though everything around here is pretty secure, and we have basically the entirety of the south well locked down. Golden Grove was actually just taken by Gerald Dane, by the way, so we really don't need to worry about that. And I realized that Blackhaven was actually under siege by a couple of our vassals, and they left it for some unknown reason. It's probably because it's a very, very difficult siege, but we've done this before as far as I'm aware, and I think it would be a good idea to just do a little bit of support for Gerald. So we're going to actually just help him out a little bit here by taking something that is on our border, and oh, this isn't actually that difficult. This isn't actually that difficult at all. Unfortunately, we do have a couple of peasants and armed villagers in our army still. I haven't actually swapped them out yet, so we're probably going to see many more casualties than we otherwise would, but that's just how it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's just how it is. So let's see what we can do here, shall we? I don't know whether I see, that's the thing. Should I? Yeah, no. Okay, I'm not going to tell my cavalry to charge in there just yet, or my infantry or other people, because we really just want them to stay back here, as our archers are probably going to be the reason why we win this. So let's try our very best, shall we? Okay, come on. Let's do this. There's only 98, so they shouldn't technically be any good, but obviously it really depends. Okay, now, come on. Come on now, Elias. Please get a headshot. I was hoping for a headshot because then it saves me arrows, saves me time, and I'm able to be a little bit more efficient. There we are. A little bit more efficient with reducing the damage taken by our cavalry and things like that. Now, one of you, I think, or a couple of you, asked in the comments of a previous episode, I think one of the last 2 previous episodes, why I don't send our cavalry in and our infantry in at the same time as our archers firing away. And while that would be a reasonable thing to assume, that would be a good idea, the main reason why I do that is to prevent casualties to our cavalry and our infantry forces, because if I were to just charge everyone in, apart from the archers of course, then we would be losing infantry and cavalry right now, whereas as you can see by the casualty reports, we are not losing anyone, and that's because they have shields, and they can actually prevent themselves from being taken out very, very easily by doing that. So yeah, that's usually what I like to do. Obviously that is a pretty standard tactic for quite a few people to use, but yeah, that's literally what I've been doing, because I used to just charge straight on in and even just charge my archers, and that was way back. That was a few years ago. So yeah, that was kind of brutal. That was kind of brutal because yes, we would have to brute force it quite a lot. But this has a little bit more finesse, a little bit easier to actually get a victory condition here as well. And it's a little bit more fun as well, because I do get to use a bow. But as you can see, all of our sergeants and things, yes, one just got taken out, all of our sergeants do have shields, and so they're going to absorb a huge amount of damage from the enemy archers, and as a result, we are not going to lose too many units, if any. As you can see, we've only lost 5, so I thought that I might just explain that because a couple of you seemed a little bit confused by what I was doing there, because obviously we were allowing our cavalry and infantry to just get killed in a previous siege, and that's just how it is. Sometimes that just happens because you do need to make sure that you are going to safeguard as many of them as possible. So some of them may die, yes, some of them may die, but that's just how it is. So, yeah, that's just the tactic. But obviously, it depends on the castle layout, I suppose. It does depend on the castle layout, and, well, this is going to be a foregone conclusion, so I'll see you once we've eliminated the last 10. Well, there it is, the last reach unit was eliminated. And that's good. That is very, very good news indeed. We lost 5 units here. They're not really... Yeah, those units were not very important, so it's okay. Brendan actually got 1 kill here. Oh, that's amazing. That is really, really good. Okay, so this is where we do a little bit of swappy. Yes, we are going to swap a couple of people here. I really should have put these in a garrison. I should have put these in a garrison before heading on here, but I didn't know whether I'd be able to actually retrieve rescued prisoners, so I kind of just left them in there because, well, I actually don't know why. I'm making excuses, and I really should have put them in Kingsgrave, shouldn't I? Yes, I should have put them in Kingsgrave, so that is my bad, but that's okay. It's okay. We didn't really lose too many, and I'm going to take those peasants. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's just take the rest of these captured enemies as well, and we're going to take a look at the map after this, just to see what's actually going on here. I'm not going to request it, thank you. Okay, so it seems as though we have eliminated yet another enemy of House Targaryen. We have eliminated so far the Stormlands and the Dornish. And I actually don't know who we should go for next. It seems like the Reach is actually having major problems. Do you see this? What happened? What happened to the amazing power of the Reach? I know what happened. I have all of the vassals in Crow's Nest's prisoner tower. Oh yes, I have all of them in there. That's the reason why they have lost so many fiefs in that short amount of time. On top of the fact that Gerald Dane is a very, very good leader. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.